how did you translate that skill set of aggression and stomping down and standing on business into security?
That's the reputation. So when you're doing security, you want security who gonna squabble, who gonna knock somebody out. Oddly enough, I got like 3 videos on the net from years ago from knocking cats out, and that's not a brag or nothing like that, because it's not hard to knock out a drunk person. Like, you know what I mean? It's really, it's not difficult. You can push the person and stuff like that. And when I get around security guards, I always talk about diffusing a situation. Like when I had a couple of cats pissed off at me, and they small, they like 5'6", 5'7", and I got my fist ball. I'm like, I'm gonna knock him out, and I'm gonna grab him, smash him into the wall. I'm gonna take these little licks real quick, but I ain't gonna trip. My homie's security gonna get my back as soon as I do that. But then what I said was, this how you was gonna do me after all the that y'all get away with? I mean, they dropped their heads and walked on off. But that's the story that I tell. But as far as doing the security part, that's just, I like to fight, you know what I mean? So that rep already got out there. You know, me and my older brother, we was the squabblers because we didn't grow up with a lot of money. So you gonna have a home that's somewhere else, somebody else's hill. Like I went to, I think when we did the count, I think I went to like 7 elementary schools. Like the only stability I had was in middle school, and I went to a middle school called Martin Luther King. But even in SAC, like they'll know these schools. I went to Grant, I went to Center, went to Mesa Verde, I went to both of the juvenile halls, the one in Placer and the one in SAC County.
So you just going around every time, you gotta let niggas know like what time it is.
No, they hood gonna press you. Yeah. They hood gonna press you, and you gonna have to squabble. So like even like growing up, the elementary schools I went to, these is famous ones in Oak Park, Father Keith B. Kinney, Oak Ridge, and Gady, and all of these schools. Like I went to these schools. We went to Fairbanks, of course. I went to Del Paso Elementary. Those are technically the ones who don't like us.